In the golden pages of Pakistan cricket, few innings shines as defiantly and gloriously as Ijaz Ahmed 100 in the only test at Christchurch in 1995. On a tour where the ball often dictated terms, Ijaz Ahmed bat roared back with a symphony of grace and grit, an innings that still echoes through times as a classic example of calculated counter-attack. Ijaz Ahmed carved a resolute 103 runs of 213 balls, his innings lasting 312 minutes, a masterclass in patience, placement, and panache. He struck 13 elegant boundaries and launched two towering sixes that cleared the ropes with the authority, defying the pressure and the condition. It was not just the runs, it was how he scored them. The front foot drives through cover, the swivel pulls, and the late dabs behind point. Ijaz Ahmed was in sublime touch, stitching together Pakistan resurgence. So let's cherish the vintage memory of Ijaz Ahmed batting.
Who's now facing Danny Morris. That's got away down the third man, the unprotected third man. Long chase for the New Zealand field. They won't get it though. And that is a bounce. Cut away in the gap between Slip and Gully. There's no third man. Unprotected boundary down there. Comfortable four. Pulled away. And no need to run for that. And it's six.
Well, that was quite an unbelievable shot there from Ijaz, because it wasn't really that short, and it was outside the off stump as well. And he latched onto that one and hit it in front of square. Now, for a fast bowler to be hit in front of square for six.
Conservative field, Mr. Still.
Oh, he goes over the top. He's got hold of it. And is it six? It is. Well, he hit it very well, just kept going down there at the southern end, cleared the boundary by quite a bit. Well, Ijaz has certainly thrown down the gauntlet. He's not going to be dominated by Patel. First over, down the wicket, 6 runs. Good shot, good footwork.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? He mitted it well. Better than I originally thought, and it went a long way down in that number 5 stand. There's the answer from Ijaz, and swung that away. And that's 4 more.
Anything short ball to Ijaz is very hard on it. There's perfect timing there. Pulls the ball around the corner, gets behind it, and pulls it to the middle of the bat.
Oh, it's sailing down the leg side. Let's watch the umpire for byes. Got away from Lee Jamon. That's full and wide. Just as we were talking about how they were containing him, he gets onto the front foot and cracks on through the covers.
Yes, and this was a magnificent looking shot. Over pitch and beautifully timed. The flourish of the bat and with the middle of the bat, in fact, going down the ground to the cover region for 4 runs. Superb looking shot.
Austin just giving him a bit of width. And Ijaz into the 90s. That's short and pulled away high. And that's 4 more. Well, it wasn't that short. He's racing through the 90s. He's at now 97. Bit of the pressure up, all right. Not that I would know. Oh, goodness gracious. He might get this down to the fence. It certainly has gone down there, and it is 4 runs. And that is the 100 for Ijaz Ahmed. Didn't exactly get there in style, but that's his 4th Test century.
And it's a successive Test centuries for Ijaz. He scored 137, his highest Test score against Australia in the last Test in Sydney for Pakistan. And now he's got his 4th, and he'll be delighted. The interesting way to go to 3 figures. You won't be worried about that. My word, that went over the top of the stump. The stump, the keeper, and there's your 100. Wonderful feeling when you see that Ijaz. There's a big target.
There's an edge. He's gone. Dion now takes
The test match began with early tremors for Pakistan. The tourists stumbled in their first innings, bundled out for a paltry 208 runs on a seam-friendly surfaces at Lancaster Park. The Kiwi bowlers, ever persistent and probing in their backyard, sensed early dominance, but cricket, as it so often does, had other plans. When Pakistan returned for their second essay, the script flipped. Standing tall at the crease was Ijaz Ahmed, a man known for his flair but often underrated for his temperament. What followed was a display of vintage stroke play laced with responsibility. With Ijaz Ahmed's century as the backbone, Pakistan piled on 434 in the second innings. The scoreboard pressure proved decisive as New Zealand, despite their home advantage, faltered under the weight of growing target and Pakistan revitalized bowling attack. The result, a commanding 161-run victory for Pakistan. It was a performance that not only turned the match but also reminded cricket lovers of Ijaz Ahmed's true caliber, not merely a dasher but a craftsman when the team needed steel and style in equal measure. Ijaz Ahmed was one of Pakistan's most stylish and aggressive middle-order batsmen during the 1980s and 1990s. Known for his fearless stroke play and ability to take on quality bowling attacks, Ijaz Ahmed combined elegance with power. He played 60 test matches and 250 ODIs for Pakistan, scoring over 9,000 international runs. While inconsistency sometimes showcased his career, on his day Ijaz was the match winner, especially noted for his centuries against top sides like India, Australia and New Zealand. His ability to lift the tempo and dominate bowlers made him a vital asset in Pakistan batting lineup for over a decade. So, when in an era of many batting greats, Ijaz Ahmed's century at Christchurch remains a gem often overlooked yet unforgettable for those who witnessed it. It was not just about reaching three-figure, it was about rising when the chips were down and delivering an innings that stitched together a famous overseas triumph, a truly classic chapter in Pakistan Test legacy. If you like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.